So I was just running around my hardcore world when I realized something. I don't have a base. All I had was a sad looking village. So I spent over 50 hours completely transforming an ocean monument, and the results were great, but you'll just have to watch to the end of the video to see that. As you can see, I actually started building this before I started recording it, but there's still a lot of work to do, and the first thing I need to get is a lot more sand. Oh, here's one. I've been mining for a while and it's taking way too long, so it's time for a new plan. And that plan is to make a sand duper using the end portals. And because I already tried to build this once before and failed, some of the end portals are already missing, so let's just go ahead and build the machine. So now that this is built, let's try and turn it on. Well, that's not meant to happen. There we go, now it's working properly. Now, if I just walk through the end portal, there should be sand on the other side. Yeah, there we go. Now that I have enough sand to fill up about 20 chests, it's time to start placing it. And we're going to be placing the blocks of sand 5 rows apart, because that makes it a lot easier to drain later on. So, let's go. There we go, after a couple hours I've placed down all the sand that I need to. What's next is to collect a lot of netherrack and then start to place that. Now that I've got the sand and netherrack placed, everything's ready to start draining. Hey, Sprigster from the future here. Apparently I forgot to record myself actually draining the monument, so here's just a time lapse of me getting rid of all the sand. And there we go, just like that, the ocean monument is fully drained. But to completely transform the monument, I think I want to make 12 different biomes completely surrounding it. And to do that, I'll first have to make 12 different sections for all the biomes. And there we go, all 12 borders are done. Now I can actually start transforming this place. And I think I'm going to turn the first biome into probably one of the easiest to find, a plains biome. But I'm going to need a lot of grass for this. There we go, with multiple shulker boxes full of grass, I can start to place it. And to make it a bit easier, I think I'm just going to follow the natural terrain that's already here. There's the basic decoration done, and for this little bit here, I think I want to turn it into a lake. There we go, I think this lake looks pretty good. Now all I need to do is add a couple trees and some grass and a couple beehives as well. And I'm really happy with how this looks. It really reminds me of a plains biome. For the next biome, I think I want to do another simple one, a desert. And thankfully I already have a lot of sand left over from draining the monument. Now, I want to build a desert temple. The design on those pillars don't look the best. There we go, that looks a lot better now. It's also got a really cool inside and a way to fly out to the ocean as well. Now I just need to place some cacti and shrubs. There we go, I think that's looking pretty good. I also decided to add a little well just for a bit more decoration. And for my next biome, I think I'm going to turn it into a bit of a snowy one because I feel like that would actually look really cool. And luckily my spawn is right on top of a snowy mountain, so that makes it really easy to collect all the blocks. And the first piece of decoration I think I want to add here are some ice spikes. I think that looks pretty good. Now I just need to build it a few more times. I didn't actually record myself building the rest of them, but this is what it looks like now. And for the next piece of decoration, I think I want to add a couple snow huts. And that looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to add a couple snowmen in here. And there we go, 25% done building all the biomes. Now we can start work on building some of the more exciting ones, starting with a Badlands biome. And with the power of editing, I can turn this small hill into a little mountain. And I'm really liking the look of this, but it definitely needs a bit more decoration. And I think trying to put a mine shaft in here would actually make it look really good. I really like how this looks. It's got a couple pathways down here, and it's got a minecart with a couple items in it. And this is what it looks like so far. I think it actually looks really good at the moment. And the next biome I want to create is a jungle biome, but before that, I actually want to go complete a raid. And there's the raid complete, but can we take a moment of silence for the cat that I accidentally shot? And now I can start working on the jungle. Now I know this looks a lot like the plains biome, but trust me, once I start adding decorations, it'll look very different. First of all, I need to add the trees. Trees have been planted and I'm really liking the look of this. I just need to add a few more decorations. And that's the jungle biome completely finished now. And for the next two biomes, we're gonna have to head to the nether for a nether wastes and a soul sand biome. So let's go collect all the blocks we need. Now I can start building the biomes, starting with the nether waste. And I'm just gonna start off with decorating because this is probably gonna be the biggest thing I have to build, which is a nether fortress. And I'm just gonna start off by building the legs. This is looking pretty good. Now I just need to make some pathways between them. This looks really nice. Now I'm just gonna make this little bit here look like it's breaking off, like it does in a real fortress. And I'm just gonna build a blaze spawner here as well. I also made this little brewing room in one of the fortress legs. Now I just need to add some ores. And that's the nether wastes biome done. It actually looks really good and is probably my favorite one so far. And that brings the build to being 50% complete. And as you already know, the next biome I'm gonna build is the Soul Sand Valley. And for decoration, I'm just going to add a bunch of bone blocks and blue fire. And that's the two nether biomes done. The next biome I'm building is probably going to take the most amount of work because it's a coral reef biome and we're going to have to start by digging out this entire area about 5 to 10 blocks deep. And there's everything dug out. I just need to clean it up a little bit and fill everything in. And now that this section is full of water, we can go looking for a coral reef. There we go. Now I just need to collect a lot of blocks. And now I get to start building the coral, but I'm just going to build a few of them to start off with, just to see how it looks. And that looks really good. I think I'll also add some coral in the walls here to make it feel a bit more immersive. And this is looking really good. I just need to add some of the smaller decorations like sea pickles and coral fans. I'm really impressed with this. It actually looks really good. And I also added a few fish in here just to make it look like a real coral reef. Next, I'm gonna try and make the rarest biome in Minecraft, a mushroom island. But luckily I already know where one is, so all I have to do is fly to it. Whoa, there it is. Now I just need to collect a lot of blocks. And I'm also gonna try bring home a few of these mushrooms. And there we go, we made it back, but we started with 7 and we only have 3 now, so that's not the best. But for now, I think I'll just put them here till I'm actually finished with their biome, which I should probably start building now. There's all the mycelium placed, and now I've just got to grow a few mushrooms. It's simple, but it looks like a mushroom island, so I like it. Now, I should be able to put a fence here and make it look like the mushrooms are actually walking around freely, but they're actually trapped. Yeah, that works. There we go, got the mushrooms in, and time to move on to the next biome. And for this one, I'm going to build one of the new 1.19 biomes, a swamp. And I'm actually really excited for this one because I actually love the look of the mangrove trees. And I already have all the blocks I need, so I just need to start building it. There's the basic layer of the swamp done. Now I just need to fill it up with water. There we go, all the water's placed, and I also added a couple islands here because I feel like that makes it look a lot better. Now I just have to place down some mangrove trees. Yeah, that looks pretty good, but I'm gonna need a lot more. There's the swamp biome done, and I actually love how it looks. I also added some of these pink flowers here because they make a lot of nice looking particles that just adds to the overall feel of it. For the second last biome, I think I want to turn it into the end, so let's go collect a bunch of endstone. That's all the endstone I should need, but I'm not entirely sure how I want to decorate the biome yet, so I'm just going to collect a lot of different blocks from the end, starting with obsidian. I also want to collect some of these chorus flowers. That should be enough of those, and I also want to collect a lot of blocks from one of these end cities. Now I know I didn't mine the whole thing, but I think I have enough for what I want to do. But before I start decorating, I have to fill in this area with endstone. Now I can start decorating, and I tried making some obsidian pillars, but they actually ended up looking really bad, so I'm just going to try and make a little house out of some of these end city blocks. And I actually don't really like this either, so I think I'm just going to place down a bunch of chorus flowers instead. There we go. It's not the most complex thing ever, but it looks like the end and I'm happy with it. For the last biome, I'm going to turn it into one of the most exciting ones yet, a deep dark, and I'm also going to trap the warden in it as well. But my only issue is that I don't know where a deep dark biome is, so let's go look for one. And I'm pretty sure that deep darks are most commonly found under mountains, so that's where I'm going to be trying to dig down. Nope, no deep dark here. No deep dark here either. None here either. No deep dark. Nope, none here. Still no deep dark. Come on, where's the deep dark? And still none here. Oh, diamonds. I'll take those. Oh, here's a deep dark. Finally. Now, I want to collect a lot of blocks from here, but before I do that, I actually want to explore this place and see what I can find. But I gotta be really careful that I don't summon a warden. That's definitely the warden. Oh, some diamonds. I'll take those. 3 god apples. That's pretty cool. Now we can start collecting the blocks. And with all these blocks, I think it's time we start building the deep dark biome. And there we go. I've placed down all the sculk that I need to. Now I get to add some more decoration like sculk sensors, shriekers, catalysts, and veins. It's so loud running through here. Oh my god. Now, to trap the warden, I think I want to create a little cage for it in the shape of a lantern. And that looks pretty good, I like it. Now, it's time to prepare for the warden. And my plan is to create a little path above here and get the warden to fall down into its little container. There we go. Now I need to create some nether portals to help get the warden to my base. And now that I've built my nether portal system, it's time to try and get the warden. And that means I'll have to summon it with this shrieker just here. That's definitely the warden. If I shoot him here, that should get him to run through the portal. Yeah, there we go, that worked. Now I just have to get him over to the ocean monument. Here it comes, and hopefully he should be through now. Well, he's there, but he's not falling, and I think that's because I forgot to put trapdoors there, so let me do that real quick. Okay, so apparently he fell while I was actually getting the trapdoors, but that's perfect, because that means the ocean monument is now complete. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe consider leaving a like or even subscribing. It really would mean a lot to me, and I'm planning to do more videos like this in the future, so stay tuned for those. Anyway, hope you have a great day.